Okay, I'm on air now. Greetings and welcome back.
Oh, you've been testing Ocarina of Time.
As we... God, you ruined my intro! Through. For this part...
Oh, is it the last part?
Should be.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I've got three happy, exciting things. The one thing I'm pretty sure you... Well, no, that's the first thing. The second thing is that Ubisoft has actually sent the patch for Fractured by Whole to Nintendo, and it should be ready to... And it should be available to download within 2 weeks.
Okay.
And lastly, I am looking forward to it. It's supposed to be a remake / sequel to Pokemon Yellow. I am super excited.
What? That's not what I heard.
What have you heard?
I heard it's just going to be like a Pokemon Go-ish like spin-off.
No, from what the only aspect I've heard from Pokemon Go is that you could use the motion controls of the Joy-Cons to throw a Pokeball. If you're in handheld mode, you could just slide it and swipe it to catch it. That's pretty much the only thing it does, from what I've heard. But there's 2 versions, one involving Pikachu and the other one involving Eevee.
Okay.
As you can imagine, I'm going
Yellow.
in... Well, yeah, I'm going on Team Pikachu.
Eevee.
George, Pikachu or Eevee?
Magikarp.
It's the Magikarp song here, and yes, there is actually an official Magikarp song by the Pokemon Company.
Okay. No, I've got my phone ready, so if you die, let me know.
Well, you're too late for that.
You already died?
No, a couple of minutes ago I died.
Oh, for a moment, I just loaded Paddy's stream up because I had to refresh the page, and then also I got these random guys wearing Twitch jumpers, and then I realized, oh, thank God, it's
I
the
saw
ad.
that too.
I was like, Paddy, Paddy, you look Paddy, you missing your hat.
Here we go.
I have fallen, and I choose not to get up.
Anyway, we're recording this on Friday, the 18th of May, 19. Wait, no, not that last bit. 2018. I don't know why I nearly said 1990 something. Anyway, and doing anyone? Is anyone doing anything?
Not really.
Honestly, I fucking care.
That's alright, neither can I. Honestly, the only royalist in my family is my mum. And she was just like, you know what, let's have everyone round, so we can all watch the wedding. And everyone was like, nah, we're alright. There's free food and Prosecco. What time?
Oh, this is funny. Someone says since E3 is around the corner, just remember, he showed like one of those funny leaks of Smash Wii U, where the title actually goes, I think it's legit, you guys, and underneath where you put the names, the player 1, or player 2 says can make, and player 3 is a fake leak. And this is what they named the characters. Mario is Red Luigi, Donkey Kong is Expandong, Link is Zelda, Samus is Metroid, Kirby is Jigglypuff, Fox is Space Dog, Marth is Lucina, Sonic is Sonic Hedgehog, Pikachu is Pokemon, Pit is Kid Icarus, Yoshi's Birdo, Rosalina's Lightning, Villager's Dorps Warrior, Wii Fit Trainer's Wolf 34 Subject, and Mega Man is Astro Boy.
Okay.
Right. Reese, do you think you could adjust your microphone levels a bit?
Yeah, your mic.
Oh, yeah.
A little loud.
Oh, I apologise. I'm not actually using my standard PlayStation one. I'm using the one that I actually use for the Crash stream.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, it's just much more clearer. Loud, sure, but yeah. Hang on. How about now?
That sounds okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Anyway, in other news, today I got Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I know. Every time I go online and check your feed, you're playing Hyrule Warriors.
So,
what do you think of it?
well, I like Legend of Zelda. I like Dynasty Warriors. So, it doesn't take an expert mathematician to work out that sum.
Oh, speaking of, they've unveiled a new summon for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh yeah, I saw
what's
that.
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, okay.
They pretty much show gameplay footage of the Toy Story world, and the overworld music is pretty much a instrumental of "You Got a Friend in Me."
Okay.
Which
Is it going to be based on the first Wreck-It Ralph?
But I don't know. Wreck-It Ralph's a summon. He's not a world. I think.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because could you imagine if they went into the world of Wreck-It Ralph and just get really meta, and there's a world based on Kingdom Hearts?
But it's also confirmed that it's Tom Hanks' brother voicing Woody in it,
Okay.
and I believe it's Tim Allen doing Buzz.
All right.
Which, to be fair, he's been like.
I can't do a good Tim Allen impression. I'm sorry.
To be fair, besides Toy Story, Tim Allen doesn't do much now. Which is a bit upsetting looking back at it. They also showed
when we need another Santa Claus movie, we'll let him know.
Yeah, they also showed off the Titan Hercules boss.
Okay.
Although it's really distracting because it uses some of the same sound effects given Bob had in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I just thought maybe they could just re-record like the sound effects, because they did it with Sora, but they haven't done it with Donald and Goofy. Granted, they've always sounded the same for years, but I don't know.
Let's have a listen how this sounds. If it'll play. There we go.
George, I am in the dark with that long.
Sorry?
I was about to say, I'm in the dark with that long arm guy. I don't think I need music right
The long
now.
arm of the law.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'm out.
in Hyrule Warriors, I've unlocked. So far, the only character I've unlocked is Young Link.
Huh.
Remind me, on some of the unlockables originally just DLC characters in the original?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does a similar thing, not with the characters, but with the carts.
Okay. And considering it's a Team Ninja game, and a Koei Tecmo game,
Yeah.
you know that this subject would have come up eventually. Best Hyrule Warriors waifu.
God damn it.
Link. Is it
I thought you were
Linkle?
going to say Link.
Is it Linkle, you said? Is Linkle the female Link?
Yes, she is.
I'll go with her.
Okay, I like Linkle, but I also quite like Lana.
Honestly,
Okay.
the next Switch game I'm saving up is Splatoon 2 because... Do I really have to answer why?
Yeah. I mean, no, you don't.
Wait, do I have to answer it or...
And I didn't know the character's name at first, so I didn't know her name was Lana. So, you know, when I first saw that was her name, you know what I said?
What? God damn it! Of course.
Thank you.
Since we're on about Nintendo stuff, who do you think is going to be announced for Smash and why? In my case, I think we could all agree Crash and Spyro.
I'd like to see, not in the sense of like Pokemon Trainer, but I'd like to see them individually. I'd like to see the champion from Breath of the Wild.
Ah.
Springman.
Yeah. And or Ribbon Girl.
I think we could all agree if we never saw the announcement trailer and they just like announced like Freeway Direct, no trailers or anything, they're just saying new Smashes in the works or something. I think everyone will probably agree. Yeah, the Inklings are probably the obvious newcomers.
Of course.
Yeah. And Springman, considering he's first possible. Whoa! What was that?
What?
What?
You just kind of blinked out of existence for a second there.
Huh.
I never saw that. Maybe he blinks.
It's like where's Tracer when you need her? Recall!
Just left! The cavalry's here!
By the way, have you seen her new skin for the anniversary event?
No. Oh, hang on. No, I remember you commenting on it. I forgot, I can't remember it.
Bravo.
Yes! I didn't get Johnny Bravo, I got Johnny Test.
I also thought that as well.
I tell you why I think Johnny Test more Johnny Bravo, it's just the fact that Tracer wasn't wearing sunglasses, like, that covers her eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I haven't seen...
I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I miss the old Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah.
The
Cat
new...
Laszlo.
Well, the... Honestly,
Remember when Ben 10...
I can remember who Paddy's favourite character was.
Who?
Fred Fredburger.
Oh, yeah.
I remember... remember, it was also during a time when Ben 10 was actually good.
Honestly, there are some good shows on Cartoon Network now. It's just they more show Teen Titans Go then.
I cannot believe they're still showing that. Everyone hates the show. I still can't believe they made a movie of it.
Well, kids
And you
do
wonder
like
why-
it.
And you wonder why... people wonder why we can't take DC seriously.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
You say that, but Avengers Infinity War was a nice thing. Minus the ending! Although apparently they're all just in the Soul Stone or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when they say that they're dead, I just put giant quotes, like giant quotes, like they're so big, like you can't.
There you go.
You know what? Oh, I just saw I first felt my phone vibrate as soon as you said, there you go, I was like, what? That was weird timing. What I was about to say, I just thought what they could have done in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. As we know, Gamora knew the location of the Soul Stone. Shouldn't it be in the post-credit scene that it's hinted that she knew about it, like the location?
Say again?
What should have been a
Excuse
post-credit in
me
Guardians of
for a
the Galaxy
minute.
Volume 2? It's just it's like a scene where it's hinted that Gamora knows the location of the last Affinity Stone, i.e. the Soul Stone.
I think it was in Guardians.
I can't. I don't know.
Granted, it's been ages since I last saw it, but I'm pretty sure it was there.
But holy crap, Thanos.
Now I can just imagine Gamora's dad still being alive. By that I mean his real dad, not Thanos. And he manages to save her from Thanos, or the Soul Stone, or whatever. And he's just like, he might have been your father, girl, but he ain't your daddy.
The weird thing is, it's so weird now when you're watching Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel, because you're just watching
Sorry about
it,
that.
but in your head you're like this. But this is a universe where half the heroes are dead. Although thank God they're prequel, like they take place like during or before it. Because if it takes place after, it'll be much more depressing.
Yeah. Oh, in other news, has anyone seen the trailer for Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
No.
It's a biopic based on Freddie Mercury.
I stumbled upon one of those fake news articles claiming that Eddie Murphy was dead.
Yeah, I saw.
I was like, huh? But then, but to be fair, what does Eddie Murphy do now?
Shrek.
Even then, he doesn't like voice Donkey and everything. Like that Halloween special, it wasn't him voicing Donkey. It wasn't even Mike Myers voicing Shrek. No.
Huh.
It's good. It's a very good impression, though.
Hmm.
It's not Antonio Banderas voicing Puss in Boots in the Puss in Boots Netflix series.
Okay.
Well, that's what you kind of expect. Like, they don't really get like the actual actors who play the characters.
You say that, but they managed to get the actors from How to Train Your Dragon to voice to everyone.
Well,
in...
not. I meant to say not for every show. Usually they do it for some shows.
Speaking of DreamWorks shows, has any of you guys watched on Netflix? It's a really awesome show, Troll Hunters.
No.
No.
Oh, guys, you need to watch it.
I heard
it's incredibly awesome.
I actually heard that it was made by what's his face again?
I've got...
I know he meant to be helping making Silent Hills.
Oh, Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, it is him. Yeah, I think it is him. In all seriousness, though, Troll Hunters is a really amazing show, and season 3 is happening on the 25th. I recommend giving it a watch. I'm pretty sure you guys will like it.
Put on the
By the
list.
way, I had a laugh. I don't know if it was on when you went to see it, but I saw a poster for Deadpool 2, and it said from the creators who killed Wolverine.
I have seen that one.
Did you know that Deadpool has Wolverine in his phone contacts under Jean Valjean?
I can believe that.
Oh, there's a scene referencing Logan in Deadpool 2.
Actually,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I would have thought it was funny that what they should have done in Deadpool 2 posters like this from the studio that's now owned by that dickhead mouse.
Ryan Reynolds did an interview about that, and he was like, "Can I do this joke about Disney in the film?" And they were like, "No." And it was like, "Oh."
I think it was shortly after when it was announced that Disney was like working with Fox plans. There was a post Ryan Reynolds tweeted Deadpool getting dragged out of Disneyland by the police. It's like this. Apparently, you cannot blow the Matterhorn. Would it be such? What, you actually want to know what the Matterhorn is?
No, sorry, I probably should have worded that better. I said, "What's the matter, Horn?"
Oh. But also, just in case you're wondering now, the Matterhorn's an attraction exclusive to Disneyland California involving an abominable snowman.
Okay.
And now we have all the gnomes here. Now they actually have this lift to help us get to our next. And I died.
For those who aren't aware, Paddy absolutely loves Romeo and Juliet and was absolutely excited to watch Sherlock Gnomes.
Wait, what?
You heard.
This is what Paddy thinks of Reese right now.
Only once. A man. Only twice. How could you? Only 3 times. You're officially that guy, okay? You know the one. You go to the bar, he's like, this suit is officially a Giorgio Armani, and my dad knows him. Fuck you! Hey! That's it!
You know, when somebody says this person wants to see this film, but they really don't, it actually means that person who said it wants to see that film. Don't you, Reese?
No. Christopher Robin, yes. Sherlock Gnomes, hell no.
Oh my god, I just remembered, I was watching this Clean Vine comp, or whatever, and no, it wasn't. It was this playlist of short videos, and it was that clip from the Avengers: Infinity War trailer, where Gamora is describing how Thanos could wipe out half the universe like that, and then Tony Stark is like, actually no, hold on, I'll play it for you.
Just explain the clip. We've already watched this film.
No, I have to play it for you. It's funnier if I show you.
All right, get on with it.
Here it is. Have a listen to this.
Okay.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe.
Oh, thank you.
Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Christopher Robin.
Yeah, that's a good way too.
By all seriousness, though, Christopher Robin. I'm probably not. Christopher Robin better be good, because I'm looking forward to. I'm looking really forward to it. Because I think it's trying to. Because it feels like it's holding the nostalgia gimmick like Toy Story 3 had.
Yeah.
Although the weird thing is, Toy Story 3 probably works it better because you were at that age when Andy was growing up with Toy Story, and you were the same age he was as Andy. But Winnie the Pooh, Pooh Bear Disney-wise started in the 60s.
Yeah.
I've
Actually,
finally
hold
got
on one
it.
second.
And I made it to the next room, and it's full of gnomes.
Hello.
And pay attention to the shadows.
It's funny how you would say that you were a kid when Toy Story came out. I wasn't even born when Toy Story came out.
Well, I was about. Well, I was 4 when Toy Story 1 and 2. I still loved Toy Story 1 and 2. I used to have all the toys, and you always used to reenact that beginning of Toy Story 1.
Yeah.
But anyway, pay attention to the shadows.
Annoyingly, I never did get a water pistol for my Mr. Potato Head.
You were going to
It's
say
so-
something, Paddy.
Yeah, again, I mentioned to a room full of gnomes, but pay attention to the shadows.
Oh.
Okay. They're humans!
These gnomes used to be kids.
Oh god, this is like Five Nights at Freddy's.
How is that like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Because the kids are become animatronics.
They're not animatronics.
Yeah, and later on, you're gonna find out how they got turned into gnomes.
Yeah.
Exclusive. I assume this is the main purpose of the DLC.
Yeah, it gives some feedback to the backstory, and just another.
Oh god, the screen is so dark right now. I can just see the shadow. Oh thank god, you put a flashlight on.
Yes, but look we got to a lift, but look who's underneath it.
I can't see yet.
Oh, it's a fit woman.
Oh,
I think.
Oh,
Or
is
she
it
could
the
be
Kabuki woman? Yes, it is.
Dun
You know,
dun dun.
I heard a theory, a game theory.
Shut
that,
up.
The whole reason why kids are being eaten and whatnot is because the woman classes herself as like freakishly ugly, which is probably true considering what her power does if people see her face. But anyway, what she's done is like a Holocaust level, like mass extermination, but not of Jews or anything like that, but of pretty people, handsome people, and like when you see a beautiful baby, that's got to go, so that only the ugly people live on the earth.
Huh.
I say, as soon as you bring up ugly stuff, I was just thinking of Banjo-Kazooie with Gruntilda trying to use Tui.
2T.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed out the T.
The second one, anyway.
Yeah. Does any? I'm trying to feel what Rare's gonna do now after that pirate game.
I actually heard that they're making a next gen Perfect Dark game.
Ooh.
Well, meanwhile, here I am wanting to... George, you've got an Xbox One. Have you bought Project Spark? If so, what's Conker like in it?
No, and I don't want to.
Okay. The weird thing is, though, rarely...
Lady?
Yeah, and I just died.
Okay.
Play
I
it,
will say,
George.
though...
Go on.
Oh god, it's her. Wait, it's a woman! This is a perfect time to put... God, I lost my phone. Dang it!
I swear to God, if you put any Disney music on, I will punch you.
What kind of person do you think I am, Paddy? That is a very terrible thing to accuse
I
me
need
of.
those views in Germany, Reese.
Oh yeah, the Jarvis matter. But it's just that woman reminds me of something. Now, if I can just scroll down. Oh, I missed it. No, actually, I
Are
haven't.
you thinking of Mulan?
No, I'm not thinking. I'm not even doing a Disney song.
Okay.
God damn it! You play that song every day!
Man, a bitch.
You see, people, these are the types of friends I have. And now I have a copyright from Comedy Central or MTV.
Ended it with my playing all the Crash songs. I never got notified by Comedy Central with that, so I think.
I guess they're not that bothered about it.
Yeah, I think Matt Stone and that are quite generous.
In this stream.
Oh,
Love-
by all seriousness, that the song's actually got me thinking because it originally appeared twice. It first appeared in the episode which starred Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, and then it appeared the second time. Oh God, he doesn't care about my interesting theories. Oh, well.
I got a theory that Chris would rather play two songs, one of them being rather one a Disney song or two a South Park song.
I'll send him an invite now. There we are. I think I sent it. I'll do it again. Yeah, I've sent him an invite. And now we wait. Yeah.
Well, let's put this over. Oh no.
Bear with
Apparently
me.
the sin. Uh oh, no. No. That.
I think George is going to join us for a sec. He just has to do something.
Okay.
Ooh. I am curious when Namco's releasing the Switch version of Dark Souls.
Well,
I assume it's going to be July.
Yeah.
Like I say, they shouldn't.
You can stop sending me invites now.
Oh, right. Sorry, George.
Please, I said one invite, not 25.
I didn't know if it said, because it didn't go all the way to 100%. It always stopped to 60. Right.
Yeah, that was weird. I had to turn my PS4 off, because as soon as I went back to the party, it was like, no, there's no parties going on here.
Why'd you have to turn off your PS4?
It's like the No George Club.
Why'd you have to turn off your PS4?
Because nothing was loading.
Oh.
Maybe because it's your Virgin Media saying, sorry, there's no parties, because, you know, we're Virgin Media.
We don't like you.
I like Virgin Media. I prefer them over Sky. I've had no serious problems with Virgin Media, just saying that now.
That's fine. Doesn't mean they don't like you.
No, they just don't like us.
I don't know, maybe you lie to them. I don't know. Have you had sexual intercourse before? Maybe that might be the reason. Get it, Virgin?
Wah, wah.
Have you had sexual intercourse? No, I'm not going there. Ugh. I really want the Switch version of the Crash and Insane trilogy to come out already.
Well, they
just
delayed
wanna
it
play-
a day early. They delayed it.
They didn't delay Crash and Insane trilogy. They, if anything, they're releasing it earlier.
Yeah, exactly. So stop complaining.
You just died.
What?
I don't think
you
he-
just died.
I just what? I didn't die.
Oh, okay, it's good. I heard an ambulance, so.
There's no. I don't think there's an ambulance. Out of my time playing this game, I don't think there's an ambulance.
Bring amber lamps.
I'm close to being better. I'm close to beating Bayonetta 1. I've only got 2 chapters left. Chapter 16 and the epilogue.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Which, if I recall correctly, shouldn't really take me that long. Although I really get annoyed with the little girl keep on going, Mummy! 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 And if I recall correctly, the little girl's actually a young Bayonetta, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Something
just-
like that.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing through the first one, and I got to what were they? You know the fire and lightning ones that get paired together.
Oh, yeah.
I was losing my goddamn mind.
I don't. I tell you, the weird thing is, once I have a good pattern worked out, like I was doing the, as you know, I was doing the boss, the final like Janine boss,
What?
and she was,
Oh, you mean Jean?
yeah, like usual, my previous experience. Just use the sword and just slash her with it. This time around, it was so difficult because you had to counter, and her health bar was so high. I kept doing it so many times. My hand actually got numb. I kept worrying I was getting arthritis. And I couldn't even probably see. And then I actually come up with an actual clever strategy: shoot her from the distance, then she does her attack, dodge it, and then you could just strike. And actually,
Yeah.
that's how
Why
I
is it
managed to finally beat her. It took me a few attempts, but the weird thing is I find it easier to play Bayonetta in handheld mode than I do with like on TV with a controller. Like, it's so weird. Bayonetta specifically.
Speaking of which, I was playing Hyrule Warriors in handheld mode. Sorry, tabletop mode. And I couldn't play it because you know the minimap. When it's
Yeah.
on the split screen itself, it's so tiny. You have to like. It might just be my eyes. But you have to like bring it like so close to your face just so you can see where you are.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something weird, like the Joy-Cons, like you use the Joy-Cons and they have to use some sort of motion rubbish.
Thank God they don't.
by all seriousness though, I'm thinking of this now because Hyrule Warriors is a Wii U port. I'm surprised people are on about ports, and no one's brung up Yoshi's Woolly World. Granted, that got ported over to the 3DS, and honestly, it's a really good port. I even reviewed it. But I am curious, do you think Nintendo will port Yoshi's Woolly World over to Switch?
Yeah, I think so. Like, they're doing it for Captain Toad.
They've got a Yoshi game in the works, though.
Well, maybe not.
Which, to be fair, to my surprise, Nintendo hasn't even gave it, like, a full name yet, let alone more gameplay footage in the directs.
Maybe they might announce the name at E3.
Yeah, they will announce the name at E3, but it is surprising to me. I honestly thought it was going to get released shortly after, or shortly before Kirby Star Allies.
Oh, I just remembered. Are you guys all excited for the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Oh yeah.
What, you mean that?
I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it on my PlayStation 6.
Oh yeah. People were thinking a PlayStation 5 will get announced this year. I don't think so. I think it'll be another year.
Yeah.
A year or two, maybe.
I think it'll be whenever I think it'll be either a year or the year when Last of Us 2 comes out, like how it did with PS4. Which, to be fair, no offense to Naughty Dog, I love Naughty Dog, but I'm surprised they haven't made an exclusive franchise for the new franchise for the PlayStation 4. Like it used to be Crash PS1, PS2 was Jak and Daxter, PS3 was mostly Uncharted, and then Last of Us came along, and now PS4 is mostly sequels to Uncharted and Last of Us. Which I'm not complaining, I love them, but I am curious.
Okay, I'm
lost. The crisis. Although.
By the way, can I just say that I can't watch? I really can't watch the second trailer for The Last of Us 2.
Okay, why?
You okay there, Reese?
Oh, sorry, I'm drinking a yogurt drink.
Well, what was that noise? Anyway, it's the part where those guys pin that woman down and break her elbow with a hammer.
Can I be honest? I haven't watched The Last of Us 2 trailers, just mostly because I know I'm going to get it. So there's not really much point of looking at Smash Brothers, where I want to see which character's going to come to and which ones don't.
Yeah. The thing with The Last of Us 2, the second trailer for it, is that it's like I said, a woman gets her elbow broken by a guy with a hammer. The thing is, though, they don't like cut away or anything. They show you everything in unflinching detail, and it is really like uncomfortable to watch.
But in all seriousness, though, I'm looking at all the games before. Yeah, and I keep forgetting about Spider-Man.
Spyro.
Yeah. Do you think it's coming to Switch?
Most likely.
Yeah. Do you think? I think they're going to confirm it at E3.
Probably.
I'll come back to this one later.
In fact, I can easily picture them like they show Smash and then Spyro and Crash, and they'll say, "Oh, by the way, Spyro trilogy here," and they'll say, "Here's a Spyro and Crash amiibo because we know you people like us." God, if there's a Spyro amiibo, I can picture George going gaga over it.
Yeah.
Especially since it'll be based off classic Spyro.
Knowing George, I think he will probably drool over it. Like he just sees
Although,
it.
to be fair, this may annoy George, but the people who are the developers for the Spyro trilogy is the developers for Skylanders.
I like how you guys are talking about me like I'm not even here.
Paddy, who's
you're
that?
here, George?
Who said that?
The voices are back! I'm in a good mood, by the way.
What is
because
that?
I've been binge watching the TV show Hannibal.
Never heard of it, but go on.
You know, it's based on Silence of the Lambs, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter. Anyway, it took about 2.5 seasons, but they're finally getting into the story of Red Dragon, which was the first book.
Huh.
Because like the series was based on like before Hannibal Lecter got locked up, and now he is locked up, and so that's what they're doing.
I know what Riverdale's based off of, but in all seriousness though, is Riverdale a good show? Because I'm not sure if I want to check it out
never
or
watched
not.
it. I haven't watched it.
I know it stars Cole Sprouse, who plays Cody from Sweet Life.
God,
He's actually he plays
pictures,
Jughead.
You think these pictures of these? I assume they're children. You think that's how Willy Wonka sees most children?
Believe it or not, we're picking up Tim Burton. I'm getting vibes of Madeline.
Yeah, like the fat ones, Augustus Gloop.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh, the woman on the far left. What's her name? The spoiled brat.
Well, Veruca Salt.
Yeah, she has the hairstyle and everything. Then. Spoiler alert. And then you find out all this time this is actually based off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh god.
This time the kids don't come out alive.
How did I not see you? You were clearly walking in plain sight.
You see, you see the light. You have to be in the light so it can see you.
Well, there I can see you.
No, if they do like a gritty reimagining of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I can imagine as soon as Willy Wonka sees each and every children, this starts playing.
I'm trying to remember when the Tim Burton Dumbo film was coming out.
Wait, Tim Burton's directing a Dumbo film?
Yeah, Disney's live-action Dumbo's Tim Burton.
Oh.
Which I have mixed feelings towards.
What's the name of the mouse?
Isn't it just called Timothy? No.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Timothy. It's not Timothy Mouse. Is it Timothy Mouse?
Anyway, I can imagine Dumbo being played by Johnny Depp, and the mouse is played by Helena Bonham Carter. Because they're the only two actors he can afford, apparently.
No,
well, to be fair, I have no idea. I've always assumed Johnny Depp does premium roles with Pirates of the Caribbean now, but I might be proven wrong.
Well, Johnny Depp's supposed to be in that new Harry Potter spin-off film.
Oh yeah, he plays Grindelwald.
I remember there wasn't that much of a reaction when the trailer for the Secret Beasts came out, when me and George saw it in Avengers. They were like, oh, cool.
Oh, okay. They split up in 2014.
Oh, alright.
And which is surprising, considering at that point they'd been together for 13 years.
Oh God. Oh. I guess that's what happens when you marry and date someone and you do so much different works together.
Yeah. She's like, stop putting me in your movies.
People hated me in Alice in Wonderland. Although to be fair, I actually think she was quite good at Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, she was one of the only good things in Alice in Wonderland.
I remember when the trailer came out, and my mum was like, "Oh, we should see that." I was like, "Oh, it looks okay." The thing is, though, they advertised this live-action Alice in Wonderland, which would be fine, but it's actually a sequel.
Yeah, where it should be called Alice's Return to Underland.
Oh yeah.
Underland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it.
That's what Wonderland's called.
Underland. I think I wonder why Doug Walker kind of lose this shit when.
Yeah.
You got to burst out laughing when he says Kevin's in Wonderland's better than it is.
Yeah.
It's just something where they're like, Kevin's in Wonderland is a better adaptation than this. Like, oh, that's gonna hate people. Well,
I'm just thinking, Paddy, does this DLC have a final boss? Similar to the Netherlands game?
Sort of.
Or Okay, could you let me know when it happens?
It won't be for a while.
Oh, okay. What I was going to say,
Nonetheless,
right,
let me know.
people may not like the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, but you can't deny it was like, technically successful. But then the sequel came out. Who the hell cared about it?
Which is ironic, considering Through the Looking Glass is technically better than that one.
I don't know. I'm not loose. I'm not losing shit up not owning on DVD.
Honestly,
Rather
I just don't really care about the live-action Disney movies.
I do to an extent because there are some looking forward to. Like I actually really am looking forward to Aladdin with I believe it with Will Smith as the genie. Lion King, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Complete with Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Randall Calrissian himself.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, and I've already talked about how excited I am for Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I'm not sure if that really counts, considering it's not an adaptation of anything.
Well,
It's
to
like
be
its own
fair,
original story.
you say that, but you could say it's like in that same category as the first live action Alice in Wonderland, where it's like a sequel.
I guess.
To be fair, I own all the official Winnie the Pooh books. It's not actually based off necessarily like anything in the books.
Yeah. More so based on the real life Christopher Robin. I assume.
No, it's just like it's the animated Christopher Robin. It's based off of more than that.
Sure.
Because yeah, I'm sure. It's because I assume you've watched the original Winnie the Pooh film. And how it ends with Christopher Robin going to school and then.
I have not.
Oh wow, I think I
okay.
need to explain what I'm doing here.
It's just pretty much like after that, Christopher Robin didn't really return to Angelica Woods, so it's him as an adult, and then Pooh. They meet again, etc., etc. Although, from what I've heard, they're actually doing something really cool. That only Christopher Robin sees them as actual characters, and that everyone else just views them as plush toys. I really want to see how well that works in the film. Although, to be fair, you got to admit, it's going to be really embarrassing seeing Ewan McGregor walking around in public with a Pooh plushie in his hand. Although I say it's a plushie, it's a proper vintage teddy bear. So,
Yeah.
and I'm praying to God in the Disney store they release them like those actual styles.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And by the way, hey Funko, I'm still waiting for those pop vinyls. I'm really chuffed with what that they haven't really changed Tigger, because I didn't know Tigger specifically, because he's different in his book, in the actual book, than he is in the Disney production. So I didn't know how they were going to do it with Tigger, because Eeyore, Pooh, and Piglet are all the same. Like, with the exception of Pooh not wearing a shirt.
Oh God.
Oh, there's more.
What?
What was that thing, Paddy?
Oh,
The thing that's creeping for you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Those things. I just found these annoying. The most. And
Did he just turn into a pile of shit?
Oh God.
honestly, I found
You know
these.
what the weird thing is? I was on about Pooh not wearing a shirt, and then you go, "Oh God!" It's like, really?
Perfect for children with no necks.
Their weakness is the torch. But don't get them near to you. You will die.
I swear that joke's getting old.
And Kyle's mom song isn't.
You played it first.
Yeah, once.
point.
You played it
Play that more,
literally
though.
every time we stream.
Hey, it worked in that one time. It worked last time. Anyway, I want to see a new South Park movie.
I don't,
Really?
because they said that if they make a second South Park movie, that then they're going to end South Park altogether.
Oh, okay. From what I've heard, actually, during the development of Fractured But Whole, they had a choice between making a new game or just making another South Park movie.
Okay.
Them's fighting love. Them's fighting love.
Now let's go into
Let's-
the.
I love that. That episode is awesome.
Now, George, you know that those Shadow Kid things what we just saw?
Yeah.
We're about to see a whole lot of them, much more of them. The first bottle.
Oh
Can I
god,
get
it's
it?
heartless.
Shall I ready the JonTron quotes?
I suppose.
Look down, don't look right at the screen. All I'm seeing is Paddy just walking down the dark corridor.
That's this game in a nutshell, Reese.
This game in a nutshell, what is it? Little Nightmares?
Wait.
Here's a fun fact: this game was originally going to be called Hunger
Okay.
I
because,
still think it would.
and I died because apparently the torch didn't hit that kid. I didn't even notice.
Oh, hang on. I'm seeing.
For ape, man? Oh, that funny. If me ape, why me kill for banana? Oh!
He just spin dashed at ya.
Well, you know what they say.
Turn your eye to the light. Wait a minute. They melt when they're in bright light. They're gremlins.
Or they're gingers.
Oh.
I'm sure you haven't made that joke, Reese.
Oh, that's low, George.
No, 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 no,
I was,
no.
I'm born ginger, I'm allowed to say.
Fuck!
No,
No, I just want to say fuck. And that somehow made we tickle.
Pardon?
No, I meant to say that must have put a tickle spot when I said that. Come out, you little shadow bastards. There's a reason why you're dead now, because your parents don't even fucking love you anymore.
So how far are you until the end now, Paddy? 'Cause
I
after
think
all,
not-
you said this would be the final part.
Not far.
Oh, okay. Like I say, for a DLC pack, it's quite long.
Yeah, it's 3 chapters long. It's supposed to be episodic long.
Although I say that, I still haven't tried the From Dust to Castle Bonita because I want to get that cool girl side quest out and done with first.
yeah.
I would beat Danger Deck before that, but Danger Deck's hard. Because it's an arena style thing.
Danger Deck is the Dark Souls of Western RPGs.
Well, it's not impossible, it's just... I don't know.
But would saying Dark Souls, saying Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of JRPGs doubly redundant?
What the?
Considering it's both Dark Souls and a JRPG.
Okay.
Don't you think I just...
I'm gonna be right back. I have to do something. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, he coming.
But before that, I know you're around here, you...
Come on out. I can smell you. I smell your fear.
I have a fucking torch, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Bang bang!
Ah, there you are, you... Shit, shit, no, 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 no.
Still alive?
Still alive and kicking. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, you missed, you motherfucker.
I'm making a note here. Huge success.
George, no time for catchy game music. We gotta burn Shadow Children. And wow, that sounded... Actually, no.
No time for this. We gotta kill kids.
Time to kill kids.
Wait.
Wait.
Speaking
No,
of
wait.
dark humor, did you see the thing I shared today?
Oh, you mean like those two Splatoon 2 girls are
Yeah.
named after Pearl Harbor?
Yeah. Naughty, naughty Japan.
No, I think the correct term is that. Oh, Japan!
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Then you hear a gong. Is that are those noises coming from yours, or has Reese forgotten to turn his mic off again?
I take that as. I think that answer kind of
Yeah.
explained it. Because I kind of hear Reese in the background.
Yeah. Not sure if detracting from the atmosphere or adding to it.
Yeah, it's because these Shadow kids
I heard
make.
Labrador.
Oh, no, no, you fucking don't, you son of a bitch.
Well, do.
No, I'm killing each one of these Shadow Children.
I am hunting. I will find you, and I will. I'm not sure if "kill's" the right word for this, but that.
Oh, don't you flip. No, 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 no. Ha ha ha. You miss. You miss.
Paddy's in the zone.
Wait a
Oh.
minute.
Ooh.
I am the ultimate child killer. No, no.
Wait. Although, let's be honest, you've killed more children than Pennywise ever could.
I'm just imagining just me just in like a sewer and go, hey kid.
Even double points if it turns out you told them to Georgie.
Why Georgie?
Note for anyone listening, we actually have a friend called Georgie. You know, that way you can go, hiya Georgie.
No. Bad, bad. Bad child. Bad, bad.
Go to your room.
But I don't have rooms.
Well, then go to the corner.
No, they're shadows, so we should just tell them to go to the shadow realm.
Or go into the light. So they can die.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Mm-mm.
And there we have the last statue. To the.
Okay.
But first, let's see my amazing penis skills.
I was wondering what you said for a second there. Oh, pianist. Gotcha.
Yes, I have nimble fingers.
Help.
And look, see, amazing penis skills. It opened up a door.
How
I'm scared.
dare you treat my friend so shamefully?
Oh.
Is it a Disney?
Now look what you
It's Disney. I won't get my views. It's showed in South
My
Korea.
wasn't-
First off, it's not Disney, it's Touchstone.
What's Touchstone?
Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah, wait. Nightmare Before
That is
Christmas.
Disney.
That is
Oh,
Disney.
oh fuck!
Oh,
It's not a song. It's not a song. So we might be okay.
now I won't get my views from Finland. Finland. What would I do now? And now we have the final area of the game. And you
Okay.
get to see the lady without her mask on.
Okay. Looking forward to this, I think.
It's not this one, it's this one.
So do you find her, like, dead? Or she's still alive? Excuse me.
She's still alive.
Okay. Do you want to shut up? Yeah, she ain't much of a looker, I gotta say.
Look, yeah, let's keep going. Shh, I think we pissed her off.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but am I the only... It's because a clip of it just popped up on my YouTube, this is why I'm bringing it up. But does anyone not like the Am I the only one who thinks the Thinker is kind of annoying now in the Flash?
And she's hunting me down.
Well, I think next week's the... I think next week's the season finale, so we're gonna figure a way out.
Yeah, I know, but... It's one of those things like this. You're going to lighten the bar. No, I want to roll it! Look about it now, it's quite cliche.
At least it's not as bad as Savitar.
I don't know. I kind of liked that it was a time remnant of Barry.
I don't like Savitar just because it's another speedster.
Oh god, did you see that warp zone where they like try and recreate the intro? It's like this, my name is Barry Allen and I'm the fastest man alive.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Cut. It's like, what? Well, you're not the fastest guy because there's reverse flash, zoom.
Savitar.
Is there going to be a season 5?
Yes, there is. Legends, Arrow... yes, Legends, Arrow, Black Lightning, The Flash...
Hang on, is Black Lightning in the same universe?
It's
Now
on
the door's
CW,
open.
And there's no doubt going to be a crossover. But,
oh
yeah,
no!
they're all renewed.
She got me.
Uh,
She got
Oh,
me.
I'm
Mentioned, have you heard the news about the Arrowverse?
go on.
In the next big crossover event, they're going to introduce Gotham City.
Oh yes, and Batwoman.
Yes.
I like you. Your
I
parents.
must admit, it's quite weird knowing Amanda Waller's like in Arrow and that, even though she's primarily Batman.
And now I turned into a gnome.
Although Amanda Waller in the comics is fucking terrifying.
God damn it.
What I was about to say, I just come across some beliefs because you know that mystery speedster girl,
Yes.
and that's apparent that people believe it's Barry Allen's like future daughter.
Yeah.
Apparently, some info came out, and it might not be. It might actually just be the Speed Force watching over Barry.
I think it's kind of hinted that it's actually going to be Joe and Lucille's baby.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Barry and Iris's. But then looking back at it now,
During the baby shower, she delivers a package to them, and it's like, yeah, you make sure you raise that baby, okay? Like, not subtle at all, but you know.
And we enter to the final.
that probably makes more sense. Although to be fair,
Oh, God, these guys about.
I know who they should have in the next season. Impulse.
Okay.
Think about it. That would work.
Oh, you know who I'd like to see?
Who?
Go on.
I can imagine him appearing on Supergirl or something. But Lobo.
I can't remember who Lobo. Oh, hang on. Now I remember who Lobo is.
know, the space
now
biker.
It's finished. Yeah,
It's
and
weird.
Wait,
Supergirl's.
yeah, you might recognise this room.
Okay. It's low. It's still going along for me, so we'll soon see.
Bottles.
Again,
Oh, I know where this is going.
yeah. So it turns out the little gnome that 6Et is the runaway kid.
Oh.
I don't know how much time we got left.
Well, we've only
oh,
been
okay.
at it for about an hour and 20, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we started at 8 this time, that's why it doesn't feel that long. I was going to say, hey George, want to continue on with Crash for a few minutes? But then I realised, no, I don't know. I'm still looking forward to Crash on Sunday.
Thank you.
Just because...
Wait, aren't you holding off on streams for a while?
yeah, I am until after vacation.
Tomorrow, guys, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I know. What else? You could, I suppose, to get things quick. I suppose you could do Saturday Crash or something, and then Sunday Bloodborne.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. I'm just trying to think. If you like, could you do those two in time? Finish those two in time before Spyro comes out? Because I assume that's what you'll be tackling after when it comes out.
Not likely.
Really?
Both of them, no. Bloodborne is a long game, so...
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Would you be able to probably beat him before Spyro comes out?
No. Not,
Oh, okay.
considering the amount of time that we normally do a week, no.
Okay. But I assume
Although
after
when that
those...
does come out, I am playing Spyro 3, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
George would
What about
kill.
Spyro 1?
I think
God,
George.
you ruined the continuity! It's like it's like doing all the Crash games and you start off with Crash 2 and not Crash 1. God, what kind of idiot would do that?
Anyway, that's my playthrough of Little Nightmares. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Again, I really like the game. So,
Paddy!
And again,
Paddy, you never
really
told...
enjoy cinematic platformers, so...
Yeah. Paddy, you never told us what you're doing next.
next time, I think most of you kind of already guess, I am planning to do Ocarina of Time. But it won't-
Yes! So it's not Crash 1.
No. I would do Shadow of the Colossus before Crash 1. I would do The Last of Us.
The audience is probably burned out from Crash.
And besides, I'm not going to do Crash for a while. I might do Crash somewhere around November, December time.
How oddly specific.
Who knows, I might change it to next year, or...
I don't know, what good games are coming out in November that we all want to play? Smash Brothers.
Exactly.
Smash Brothers. We could just play Smash Brothers.
So, yeah. So join me next week where I'll be tackling Ocarina of Time. But it won't be an emulator. So I would see you in that playthrough. Goodbye.